Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back for another live chat on my channel. Tonight, we're going to be doing a little shop my stash, get ready with me. So if you are interested in the products we use tonight and the look and the chat, then definitely stay tuned. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for doing so. And if you are here live with me, chatting it up with me, thank you so much for spending some time with me on this Wednesday evening. Thank you guys for coming. Hello, hello. Hi, Lizette. How are you? Good to see you. Happy you could join us live tonight. Hi, Sansaray. How are you doing? Hi, Tamika. How's it going? Dee, how are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. All right, you guys. So my intention was to do my face beforehand, and I got held up doing my nails. So here we are. We're just going to do the whole thing together tonight. And I'm going to use my Chantecaille Future Skin Foundation because Alicia put this in her favorites. And so I was like, well, let me pull it out and refresh my memory on this foundation. And I used it on Sunday and I really, really enjoyed it. So we're going to use that and then some other stuff. And other stuff, of course. And so for eyeshadow tonight, we did talk about briefly the NARS Skin Deep palette, which is this. So I was thinking about this, but then I was like, I don't know. But here's this palette. It's not available anymore unless you're going to buy it from Mercari or Poshmark or something like that. Then we also, of course, have the Biba palette. Don't want my shadow to fall out, but here's what this one looks like. I don't think these are similar really at all, but I mean, they have natural colors, browns and that type of thing. But let's see. Well, there's some similarities. There are some similarities with the mattes and things. So there's that. We could do an eye with each of these, see if we can come up with something similar. Hi, Tiff. How are you? Thank you for coming. I meant to text you to see how Sunday went, so I will do that. Hey, girly girl, how's it going? Hi, Joy. Hi, Shannon. I think I got everybody. No, it's not still available. So that's the challenge. Sometimes these palettes aren't available, but I know some of you guys already you still have them and you might want some type of inspo. So yeah, it's up to you guys. But so then I forgot. So I've got several palettes that were gifted to me and I have not used them. I haven't used them. And so I have this Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions. I don't know if this is still available. But I was like, I've never used this and I've had this for a while. So I have this palette too. So this is a colorful palette that I could use this evening as well. When I was looking at the shade, like the color of it, I thought it would be more red. This is like a, pinky red and stuff. It's got this nice, like I said, it does look ruby tone, but it has some burgundy to it. And then this like purple, like dark purple with gold, like a gold shift. So even if we don't use this today, I can use it myself, maybe not tomorrow. I don't think I can finesse this to be an everyday look for work, but I'm going to use this at some point. So those are the palettes that I have out tonight. So it's whatever. How are you guys? Oh, that's okay. I understand. Understand. Oh, you said, yeah, the formulas are different. Yeah, they are different. Definitely. You have so many already. Yeah. And Tamika, I'm thinking about getting that. Not thinking about. It's very highly likely that I'm going to get the NARS Climax palette. It just looks so good. And it has that grungy tone to it and stuff. So yeah, that'll be coming to my collection shortly after I buy the Pat McGrath. I'm just waiting a little bit, I'm trying to space out the purchase a little bit. Oh, thank you. I was trying to do something different. I've been seeing people on Instagram with the little accessories and stuff. I've never put these ever in my hair. And so I tried something a little a little different. But thank you, Lisette, too. You said NARS might be easy to work with, maybe. Yeah, so you have to refresh my memory on that palette. Yep, I've got to refresh my memory. Hi, Kima. How are you? Thank you for coming. Did I say hi, Ebony? I think I did. If I didn't, then my apologies. Alrighty, so let's just get into the face. I've already put primer on, so that's a step that I already did. So let's get into the Chantecaille. This is the Future Skin in the shade Carob. Sansoray's here. Or at least she... Oh, I got them. I got them because I forgot that Sansoray's a moderator and I didn't see Kima yet. So I blocked them. Okay, so I'm gonna use my jumbo base. Hi, Marsha. Hi, Daphne. Oh, that's okay. I know we all have things to do and things like that, but yeah. Chantecaille is your favorite foundation? Yeah, you know what? I just need to kind of refresh my memory about it. So on Sunday, it looked really good. And I was kind of surprised at how matte I was able to get it, like the way my face started. I like to start with a somewhat matte, if not all the way matte finish, so that when I start living in it and my oils break through, that I don't look like an oily mess. And it was a really good skin day on Sunday with this foundation. So you have yet to try the foundation. It's good. It's not inexpensive. You guys know that. It's like, how much is like $75 or something like that? I wish it was a pump. It's the jar and stuff, but it is good. It is good. And I think they could stand to expand the shades. Is this the deepest shade? I think it is. I think you guys probably know better than me. I'm not as familiar with everything Chantecaille as far as everything that's available, but hi, you tried it. You are not too late because I've only been here for 8 minutes. So So my desire, I need to get some dates in order as far as like reaching out to some people, but I want to do another Zoom before the end of the month. We're already halfway through, so it might be a little tight. Might go into beginning of September, but I do want to do another Zoom session. That was so fun, guys. So that's my thinking. I just gotta get a date, and I will let you all know. But be on the lookout for that information. It will, be on a Monday evening or a Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. since that's when most of you guys can come because you come here. So I figured you could come to the Zoom like we did last time. So it's going to be fun. Maybe we can all play with our palette. I mean, assuming you guys are getting it, quickly or, when it launches. But of course, we don't have to play with anything. I'll be playing with stuff as usual, but there's no pressure. It was just so chill and laid back last time that you could come, and even if you don't want to do any makeup, just hang out and stuff. So yeah. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Thank you for coming. Watching Hidden Figures, and it reminds. Oh, that's nice. Miss NASA. Yeah. I kind of miss NASA. All right. There's that. Hi, Angie. How are you? Thank you for coming. Concealer is going to be the Lancome Teint Idole. I'm really making my way through this concealer little sample. So, did you guys buy that Fenty perfume? I think I saw in Lori's live that someone said that it was sold out already. I mean, I guess that's not surprising. I'd like to smell it first. I'm sure they probably have samples or something. Oh, doing well, doing well. Thank you for asking. I was able to catch a couple lives today, so that is exciting to me because usually I miss lives. I miss them because I work, because I have work and stuff. But I was able to get into Vicky J's live earlier, and then Lori's live today. But I was doing my nails, so I had one hand available to type and the other hand drying, so I couldn't really participate in the chat. But it was okay. Yeah, you would need to smell it first. Yeah, same here. Tip. Yeah, she had a little. Did they say it was a collaboration, even though she's the owner? I don't know, but yeah, she came out with a fragrance, and everyone talks about, or I've heard that Rihanna smells really good. So I get people thinking they gonna smell like her when they buy the fragrance. So, hey Shay, how are you? Hey Lorraine, did I say hey Lorraine? So is everyone getting? Everybody's not getting Pat's palette tomorrow. I think some of you just said you were gonna wait for a sale. Um, but yeah, I'll be on the lookout at 9 p.m. Yeah, it smells. I remember you saying, Kima, you don't like that Killian. I still haven't tried it. Um, yeah, I still haven't tried it. It's been on my wish list on Sephora, but I'd rather just kind of, rather than paying, even though I want the travel size, which is like $50, I'd just rather smell it somewhere rather than paying for it. But um, she said we're never gonna get another album. Yeah, I see memes about people talking about that, how she's not making any more music. Do you guys have you smelled this? So it's from Armani and it's like SIC. It's a red, I think it's a red package. At least that's what the sample came. That's the sample. The little cardboard little flap or whatever that the sample's housed in. I like that fragrance. The Armani C. Oh my gosh. Ready for holiday releases starting next month. I am not. I'm not because I need to just slow it down. So maybe this holiday season I'll have some restraint, exercise some restraint. We'll see. You like the original. So I don't think I have the original. I think it's maybe red. I'm not sure. I have to check it out, see what the little container says, but I like it. And I like the black opium and the sea smells kind of similar to that. So I'm like, this smells kind of good. Oh, you have a sample upstairs and you haven't smelled it. So I was gonna say, Sunseray, I think because you like black opium, maybe you'll like the sea as well. You're trying not to buy any more makeup. Oh, that's good. For how long? Or do you just saying like for the foreseeable future? Princess is better to you. Okay. Yeah, the only one I'm familiar with is the Love Don't Be Shy, as far as like the name and stuff. $125 off of 500 at Saks. Dang, that's a big cart. That I mean, at Saks, it's very easy to get there, but you have about 11 makeup items in your cart. Yeah, that's not surprising. It's so easy to just fill up the cart. Oh, okay. You love the smell of it, but it doesn't go with your body chemistry. I see. Okay. Oh, absolutely. I saw some type of, I didn't see the actual stuff out, but there was like a, maybe it was an email or something that said, "You ready for, the spooky, something." I'm like, goodness gracious, we can't even get out of summer. So, yeah. I just use all of these brushes interchangeably. That was the classic base. It's quite large to be blending out concealer, but it works. I usually use what is this one? The mini base. Okay. For setting that, I'll use my all-nighter. And I haven't used a sponge to do my concealer in I won't say in quite a while. I mean, granted, I've had the brushes for a week, but in a while, just because I haven't even felt like going to the restroom and wetting the sponge. So I just use these brushes and keep it moving, and it sets really nicely. So I did, speaking of body care, Lorraine, I went on QVC finally because I'm almost out of this stuff here. This Josie Marin, so good. Like, it's really good. And I'm like, why am I using so much of it? But I put it all over. Usually I have to mix my lotion with an oil of some sort so that I get the lasting moisture. But I'm fine with using this alone. And so, of course, I'm about to run out of it. So I went to QVC and ordered some, not the exact same. So maybe that was a mistake. We'll see. But they've got a new version or another version of this whipped argan oil. It says intensive whipped argan oil with hemp something or another, hemp seed oil. So it's supposed to be like even more moisturizing, which I could always go for more moisturizing. So we'll see. That shipped and it should be here this week. Yeah, so it should be here this week. So I've done my first QVC purchase and got $10 off. So yeah. Lorraine said they're gonna be pushing Christmas on Labor Day. Yeah, that would not be surprising to me. All right, so I've done that. Now let's do some cream. All right, the Huda Beauty tan tour, and I will use this Lotus base. Oh, thank you, Dee. I finally got my red polish in, and I think on camera it looks kind of orange, but it's an orangey red. And so I was like, let me take the time and do these nails because they were looking like it was time. So, I think so, Lorraine. Especially, I would for mine if I had um, like particularly dry, I would go with that with some Vaseline or like a thick oil, like coconut oil or something like that, and do a combination and put some nice fuzzy socks on and let it go overnight or, all day or, just so it can sink in and stuff. Has anyone tried the ABH cream bronzer? I believe Lori has. I have not because I don't really need any more bronzer. And you know what? I looked at the shades and couldn't determine which one I wanted. It looked like it was a very large jump between like the medium shade and then the darker shades. So I didn't know which shade to get. Hi, Pam. But yeah, long story short, Lori has tried them. And I think Nima Tang has a video on them. But I don't know about any smaller creators other than Lori that have tried it. From the reviews you've seen, people seem to like it. Oh, that's good news. It seems like it goes pretty deep. Just seems like a large jump to me. Oh, we watched Tina's review today and was surprised at how good it looked. I'll have to check it out. Foundation brush. Okay. So people seem to like ABH and the Sai Beauty bronzer a lot. Okay. Maybe I will. I don't know. I don't need another cream bronzer. I need to go through this. Although I have hit pan on it, so that's nice. And I need to go through my Danessa Myricks. Those are the main ones. I don't really have any other cream bronzers, do I? Not that I can recall. Okay. Powder all over will be, why don't I go with the Givenchy Prisma Libre powder. I know, right? Because I was like, is that pan? I'm like, that is pan. Yay. I hit pan. That's exciting. So you guys, I was speaking about that show yesterday. This smells good. The show with Sanaa Lathan on Netflix, and I finished it. And I think there's going to be another season. I'm assuming they want there to be another season because it was like a cliffhanger. So hopefully it gets picked up for another season. But it was pretty good to me. You know, kind of keep you looking for the next episode. Obviously, because I watched it all within a few days. So, so yeah. So I would recommend it. Hit and Run on Netflix if you are, interested in like, I won't say it's a mystery, but like kind of like a thriller, like who done it, what's going on type of thing, crime solving situation. So yeah. Hey Nikki, how are you? Thank you for coming this evening. Okay. You have to the best on Tantor. Oh yes. She doesn't play with the shades. I was quite surprised, pleasantly surprised, because there's a deeper one after me. After that tan shade, she did a great job. Yeah, it is good, Lorraine, and it's kind of like a hybrid between Israeli, like an Israeli show, and American, because some of it is in Israel, and then some of it is here in New York, but in the states. So some of it is dubbed over, like some of the speaking and stuff for the portions that are in Israel. But if you don't care about that, then yeah. But I think you are one who said you like international films. I thought you, Tiffany, I read your comment and I thought it said I met Santa at the airport some years ago. I was so confused. Okay, you met Sanaa at the airport some years ago. That's cool. I was like, oh, okay, you met Santa. That's nice. Oh, my Lord. Poor Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh, is anyone still using the Gucci mattifying powder? Just the pressed powder? I'm not. Just because I don't like the color that I have. I just need a different color, I think. Or maybe I just need to give the one I have another chance, but I haven't really been reaching for it. Oh wait. Maybe I'm probably not even speaking about the same powder then. Because Kimmy, you said pink? Okay. So maybe I don't have that powder you're speaking about. So I think I'm talking about a different powder than what Shay's talking about. But this powder here, are you talking about this? Oh, it is pink. Oh, okay. I'm thinking about the bronzer. Thank you for the clarification, Kima. I think it's just a little light for me, and it does it. I don't think it mixes well with my foundation, so I feel like my face looks a little off when I've put it on. However, they have come out with a deeper shade, or maybe multiple deeper shades, but I have this in shade number 11, and so this was the deepest shade when I bought it, and now they have more, and I'm not quite interested in purchasing another shade of this. So, and it doesn't pick up on my brush very easily either. So, I just haven't been too interested in pursuing another shade. So yeah, let me see if I can swatch it, but it'll probably make it even harder to pick up with the brush. I mean, it blends in pretty decently. So maybe I just need to give it another chance. Maybe I'll try it tomorrow. But yeah, it's a little lighter, you can see. Maybe it'd be good for setting my T-zone. I don't know. I'll give it another try. Okay. Kima, you said you have number 9, so you want to, did you say you were going to get a different shade of it? All right, now, let's see. So do you all want to do the Biba thing? The Biba and the Skin Deep? Or do you want to see this little red palette or something else? I'm going to prime my eyes, and whatever I see on the screen when I finish this portion, I will grab and we'll do that. Yeah, I remember. Well, yeah, you mentioned that one yesterday, and so that's why I put those out here. Okay. And I actually put some forethought into what lips we're going to use. So I'm going to put a red lip on to match my nails. Ha! So I figure whatever we put on the eyes today will work with that, with a red lip. Okay, cool. Everybody's saying Biba. Sunsaray, you said you had number 10 and wasn't in love, so that means you returned it? What didn't you like about it? Oh yeah, I would definitely say that. The Dior over the Gucci. Absolutely. All right. So you didn't see any blurring effects, so you returned it. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's good. I'm not the queen of returning things. It takes a lot for me to return for me to return things. I wish they would just pick, we could have a service that you got to return something and then they come and pick it up from your house. Like that would be the best for me. Yeah, I'm thinking so too, Tiffany. But then also, this one, it's kind of more berryish. And I was thinking, based on my remembrance, that it was a little more reddish. So I think that the red that I picked out for my lips would probably clash with this one a little bit, just because of the undertone. Um, so I'm gonna do that on my own time or something, or bring it in another shop my stash. You know what else I have that I haven't used? That was a gift. The Pretty Rich palette from Too Faced. I wasn't the biggest fan of that whole collection and stuff. But the shades in the palette are cute. I probably won't use the glitter one, like the ones with the glitter in them. But I think the shades in the palette are cute. So I'll have to try that palette. And I've got a couple of Natasha Denona's little 5 pans. And I think they're like re-promoted 5 pans that have been reorganized into, little 5 pan palettes. So eventually I'll get to use those too. All right. So, speaking of Mercari, if you are someone who does not have this palette and you are interested, probably go and take a look on Mercari. But this is a really good palette. And this is my one and only NARS palette that I have in my collection. These 4 shades are able to be used on the face as well as on the eyes. Like, that's why they made the pans larger. High Indecence. And then we've got 4, 5, 6 metallics, but these are very like smooth. They're not like real sparkly and things like that. They're very smooth formulas here. So yeah. Hi Coco, how are you? You think most prefer the press. The Gucci's a true setting powder though. It's not a hybrid pressed / finishing, so it won't blur. Oh, interesting. Okay. Did they say anything about blurring in the description? I don't remember. I just bought it based off of recommendations that it was really good. Yes, this is my first and only NARS palette. I have not purchased much from NARS by way of not foundation of eyes. So I'm wanting to get the Wanted palette. Wanting to get the Wanted palette, no pun intended. But yeah, this is my only one, and I had such a great experience with it. Yeah. Did I say hi, Mrs. Unnecessary? I thought I said hello. At least I looked at your name. Hi, Mrs. Unnecessary. Is someone here named Alicia? Alicia? Hello. Okay. All right. So, oh, okay. You don't think that they advertise it as blurring, but people might expect it automatically. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. All right. So let's get into this one. You only have one NARS palette and one blush. Do you not have any NARS foundation, Tiffany? Not that you need to run out and buy NARS foundation, but NARS got some great foundation. If you find a shade in there, like that Natural Radiant, it's just so good. And the soft matte is good too, but I prefer Natural Radiant. Okay, let's see what we can do that's going to be comparable, because I guess there are some, okay, there's some similar shades. Let's go in with this shade here. It's going to be that large brown shade, and it's called Whipped. Oh, you said they don't interest you. You tried it. You said they don't interest you. They interest me. They interest me. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes. Make sure this Gerard stuff is kind of blended in a little bit more. Monique's here. Hey, Monique. I think I get the comments late. I think that's what it is. All right. Let's go with Whipped. This has some nice depth to it. So this would be something that would be nice to use if you wanted as a bronzer or a contour. Yeah, and I don't think about taking this for travel, Marcia. And it's so small and convenient that it would be great for that. So Coco, you asked, you said, did I just say that this was my only palette? Do you have more NARS palettes or, that type of thing? All right, that's cool. Let's go in to the other palette. I think the closest might be Pasha or maybe Coco. Maybe Coco. That has a little bit more red in it. I think Coco's a little deeper. Okay, we're going to try it. All right, you tried it. Thank you for coming. Have a good evening. Oh, you napped and now you're closed up again. Sorry to hear that. That is the most uncomfortable thing. It's the most uncomfortable thing. Marcia, this palette oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, don't fall, please. This palette is the NARS Skin Deep palette. Oh, you have 6 to 8 NARS eyeshadow palettes. I didn't even know they had that many. I mean, most of them are probably discontinued, maybe. Yeah, because I don't really hear people talk about them very often. So I assumed that most of their stuff was discontinued. Are you all going to check out the Aretha Franklin movie? That is Jennifer Hudson playing that? That's what that movie is. Is it coming to streaming? I'm not going to go out to see it, but if it comes on streaming and I have the service, then I'll watch it. You can see how much my dedication is to that. Hi, Toya. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. You said you would need to double check. Yeah. Well, it's certainly more than one. You know that. Okay. I haven't been to a theater since they've, reopened. Oh, wow. You like them better than Charlotte. Well, that's not surprising. I mean, that's not far fetched for me because I like this more than Charlotte. So, yeah. Back to AC program. Okay. All righty. I'm just catching up on the comments. All right. I think I'm all caught up. All right. Now I'm going to take Cocoa because I think that one is close to the other shade. So this is from Biba. We'll do the Biba eye on the right. Okay. I think that's a little warmer than on the other side. But I don't know. I think I think I might like this shade in the blend out a bit more in Biba than in this Skin Deep palette. I don't know, it's just blending out a little easier to me. I felt like I experienced a little bit of skippage over here, but a little skipping over here, but I really didn't have any of that over here. And I am wiping my brush off between these palettes, so it's not, there's not any more of the other shadow on this brush. Oh, you're going, but probably not Hubs. Okay. Oh, your theater was already empty prior to the pandemic. Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean it's just those two shades. I mean just the one shade comparison. So okay, somewhat similar. Oh, I've never even heard of that. But well, so if you count face palettes, then I have two. I've got the Orgasm on the Beach, and then I've got this eyeshadow palette. You bought the Xenon palette? I feel like I have a hair on my lip. Okay. Okay. Let's see. For the next shade, let's go with this really dark one here. It's called Coconut Grove. So there's no black in this one, just really, really dark brown. You said he wants to see Candyman too, and you forgot the other scary movie. Yeah, we don't really. Is there anything on the horizon for us? Our thing is action and Marvel, DC, maybe. Um, so, yeah, I don't really have anything on the horizon. We did watch Suicide Squad because we have HBO Max, so we watched that this past weekend. Did any of you guys see that? I think I am in the minority in that I prefer the first one. I'm like the only, and my husband did too. He prefers the first one. I don't know, but yeah, Toya, I really like her classic matte formula. So Xenon is supposed to be all classic mattes with that one silver shade. So I'm like, those are going to be really good as far as the performance of those shades. Toy, you said you want to see Fast 9 because they're ridiculous. Yes, I know. We almost purchased it on streaming to rent, and my husband was like, "This is just the preview just looks so ridiculous." So I'm gonna ask him to revisit that to see if we just buy it. I think it's 9, Toya. Yeah, it's 9. Oh my Lord. Oh, you wanted to compare Xenon and Color Pop Smoke Show. Did you already do that comparison? I know I had another a brush here that I wanted to use. Shucks, I need to pull out my brushes. I need to get some clean brushes dirty. All right, whatever. I'm just going to use the same brush and just wipe it off. All right, let's go into Coconut Grove. This is very pigmented. It's like almost black. Look at that. It's darn near black. All right, Tammy, thank you for coming. Have a good evening. It'll be a nice smoky. So yeah, and I'm not saying that this was like bad blending or going down. I just noticed a little bit of a difference between the two performances and blending those one shades out. But the pigmentation and stuff is really good, especially for this shade here. All right, and then I'm going to she said not 1B or nothing. I remember that movie, that whole Candyman thing, and I was scared as a child. Like, oh my goodness. And my cousins would mess with me and say that they were going to go into the bathroom and say it and have them come and like get me or whatever. Jesus. Children. The Afterglow eyeshadow palette, and I've never even heard of that. So okay, so now I'm going to go with Seed because I feel like this is the closest other than me using Spot, the black. So let's go with Seed. This is another creamy matte formula. The original matte formula. The regular matte formula. But I'm probably going to have to go with something else. I'm going to have to put some black in here. Yeah, I'm going to have to put some black. It's a little bit deeper, but just not as deep as Coconut Grove. These shades they're so good. You said, I don't need the smoke. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh. Yep. Yeah. And who's supposed to be in that now? Is it somebody? It's not Chris Rock, is it? He's in some other type of scary something or another. Oh yeah, the cream to powder formula. It's got to be the right. I don't know. Sometimes they're fine, but that Metropolis palette with all those cream to powders, I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't like this that much, because they blend out lighter than what they look like. So yeah, but interestingly enough, though, this cream to powder one here, this tone, I really like that shade. It's just so special to me for some reason in this palette. I don't know why. Oh gosh. Oh my Lord. I don't either. I don't either, Toya. I just can't. I don't even like the previews. I mean, I'm like, come on. I don't want to just somebody put out another action movie or a comedy. Speaking of movies, has anyone watched that Kevin Hart movie that's on Netflix where he's not sad, but it seems like a sad premise for a movie. That he's a widow basically and trying to get his life back. I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't watch it. I'm wondering if any of you guys did and how you enjoyed it, if you did. You said the only one you don't play with is Exorcist. Yeah, the thing is, when I was younger, I would watch them because my uncle, he would he enjoyed them and stuff. He would watch us kids a lot, so we would have them on. So I've seen that. Or, well, have I seen that? I've seen scenes of that, but I remember Carrie. Like, they're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. Jesus, that and like Silence of the Lambs and all that kind of craziness. As a young kid, I don't know, whatever. But now I don't want to be bothered with them at all. She said the devil is a lie. Absolutely. Marsha, you said you enjoyed it. I turned it off because I knew I was going to cry. I'm like, I'm not here to be crying right now. Oh my gosh. And I was like, well, maybe they'll skip the sad part, but they have to go through the sad part to get that emotion out of you where the woman passed away. Oh, my husband's like, let's turn this off. I'm like, yeah, let's turn this off. Fatherhood. Yeah. Lizette, you said it was such a good movie. Marsha, you enjoyed it. You thought it was just okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll fast forward past the sad part. I don't want to cry. I know. I do remember you guys saying that she loves horror movies and stuff. Yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me. Oh, we see eye to eye on the Metropolis. I know whenever someone mentions it, they're like, we know you don't like it, Ashley. Like, yeah, I know. Okay, so I guess I'm going to add a little black. The black is the cream to powder spot. Okay. Just a little bit to kind of match the depth on both sides. Oh, yeah. Forever. I didn't watch those. Amityville. I think I've watched like a remake or something like that. And Poltergeist. Is that where the animals from the grave or something like that? And oh yeah, I didn't watch those. But like all the Jasons and stuff, or the Friday the 13th or whatever you want to call them and stuff, and yeah. And then more current, somewhat current, like Scream with the mask. Scream and stuff when in like high school, or not high school, let's say probably middle school for me or something like that. Oh, that's Pet Cemetery. Okay, well I don't even know. So there you go. So I don't know what the Poltergeist one is, but I have heard of it. Oh my goodness. Mo, you are hilarious. Oh Lord. And then Chucky. What was that was like I can't think of the name of it because I know it's not just called Chucky with the little doll and stuff. It's just crazy. Right. You really don't need to watch the scary movies now. All right, now, so the thing is with this palette, I don't think the metallics are similar whatsoever at all because we only got three, first of all, in the Natasha Denona palette, which kind of gives this Skin Deep palette a leg up for me just because I like some shine. Let me see. Maybe these two are similar. Nope. That one's warmer. Hi, Tyrema. Yeah, once you get past the learning curve, you're good. But yeah, yes. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Oh no. You said she would take y'all to the movies with her. Oh my gosh. That would be oh no. I'm like, okay, there's something going on with you. I'm gonna just steer clear. Goodness gracious. Oh, this is a pretty color, but nothing similar in the Natasha Denona palette. Let's see. I might just have to just do something that I want to do and skip the comparison for these metallics because, yeah. I think there's a similar shade, just one similar shade in, okay. All right, so this is Natasha, NARS, and Natasha for those two silvery shades, not silvery, but the more champagne shades. And then that's from NARS, and then that's Natasha Denona. So, not really good comparisons as far as the metallics are concerned. Okay, so I'm gonna go with, let me try another one. Nope, that's kind of pink. All right, and then one more, and this is silver. All right, I'm gonna go with this shade here on the NARS side. I know, right? We do not want any scary, or nightmares. Girl, what are you talking about? All right, you guys. Oh, cool. Collab premiere in just a few minutes. All right. And Toya, you have a wonderful evening too. Thank you guys for stopping by. Come on. I'll have to catch your premiere on the replay. On the replay. Oh, Sissy Spacek is still. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that, Monique. Hi, Tara. Amen. All righty. Oh, Tyrema, thank you for coming. I don't know if I said hello, but thank you and thank you. Okay. Ooh. All right. So, what did I say? The shade is called Icon, and I'm going to put that all over the lid here. And I am going to do another metallic shade, that one that's a little somewhat comparable to the Natasha palette, but not really. And that, oh, well, no, I think this is going to be too copper. Yeah, it's too copper. All right, I'm going to go in with this shade underneath Icon called Calendar Girl. And put that right here. It's not too much of a difference, somewhat of a difference, but not too much. Okay. Let me wipe this off. Okay, and then in the Natasha palette, I'm going to go with Shine and then Rustic. Oh, my finger. Okay. I do think this metallic here in the Natasha palette is shinier, a bit sparklier than here. I think the metallics in this Skin Deep are little, just they're less shiny than Natasha. But I like the variety you have with the Skin Deep. Requesting prayers early, absolutely. Yes, the Biba palette. Hey Kay, how are you? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Hope you have a good day at work. So on this eye, my right eye, I'm using Biba from Natasha Denona, and on the left eye, I'm using Skin Deep from NARS. And Skin Deep is no longer available, but just doing a little comparison for those of us who have the palette, or who are wondering about Biba. Yes, yep, Skin Glow on NARS side, and more shine and more vivid. Yep. Now I'm gonna go with this brush here. Or I'm gonna use a different brush. This is gonna be the Sonia G Builder. Whoops, I just dropped my primer. Yeah, it's a good palette, Lizette. Yeah, I would certainly recommend it. I'm gonna take that Calendar Girl on this side and just make sure I've got it all the way to the inner corner over here. And I'm gonna put this on the brow bone too. I'm excited to try that Wanted. That's what it's, no, the Climax palette from NARS when I eventually get it. I'm excited to try that. Okay. Understood, Kima. Yeah, the gold. That's a good one. Biba and gold. And I know Metropolis is a fan fave. All right. Taking Shine over here. There we go. That's good enough. So we're somewhat similar. A little different as far as the intensity and the actual colors, showing. But all right. I feel like something skipped over here. Whatever. D, you're laughing at me. Probably because of my Metropolis comments. Oh my Lord. I'm gonna take, where is my black coffee eyeliner from Pat? I don't know. I'm gonna use this Milani. Oh no, I'm not. I need to throw this in the garbage. I keep fooling myself every time I pick it up. All right, ground control. Maybe I'll just use a black. Or just use a shadow from the palette. That would be easy. Easiest. Yeah. I'm not. But the thing is, it's not like the lowest rated on my list, so that's good. All right, so we've got Coconut Grove on the side. Now we'll wipe this. Did you guys buy anything? Not speaking of, but since I'm using this Eastern brush, it brought to my remembrance that their buy this, get that sale is going on. Did anybody buy anything? I almost purchased something, and I'm glad I didn't. Just 'cause I don't need it. I would have just been trying to force myself into picking something up from the sale. But they have, if you buy two of the edit palettes, the petite edit, I don't know if it's really called that, um, then you get a brush or some type of something free. And so I was going to get the violet edit and then I think the spritz or something like that. But I figured I don't need it. So I didn't get anything. But I mean, it looked like a great deal for the palettes because it would have just been $31 each, something to that effect. So you'd have paid $62 for the two Viseart Edit palettes. I'm gonna take the brown here and kind of do a little liner situation using this T09. Probably need to use the black, quite honestly. Oh, and you said you finally used Daydream and you really like the formula. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, the Tom Ford wet dry formula is very nice. And I like the cool tones of the purple palette. I just put, oh, whatever. I just put a brown mark on my nose. Oh, you haven't tried Viseart yet? Oh, then they also have, I mean, if you're in the market, I know Pat's coming out tomorrow, so maybe we're saving our coins, but they have you buy two of their 12 pans, the Viseart 12 pans, and you get a couple brushes and something else for, free or whatever. So, and then of course the palettes themselves are discounted, so you don't pay the full, I think 80 something bucks for them. So I was even trying to think about something to get from that deal because I was like, I don't have the milieu. Um, yeah, I don't have the milieu. I don't have the neutral mattes. I don't have the warm mattes. Uh, and I don't have the bright mattes. So yeah, you're on a tough budget. Oh, good. I mean, that's nice. You need a pet, Manny and Petty, and you're getting Pat tomorrow morning. Yeah. Yeah, definitely check out the sale. I think Alicia said that they do it twice a year. So, Lord Jesus, pardon me. And I think it also has 15% off site wide. If you don't get the buy this or get that sale, I think there's other options to do. Oh, it's okay, Lorraine, but thank you. And you said my eye look is nice. Thank you. There's something flying up in here. Come on now. We're just talking about this Candyman and bees and insects. No, that's not. Come on now. Okay. Okay. See, this is ridiculous. There's a gnat in here now. All right. Let me go into Coconut Grove and do some liner on the top. Yeah, still have time. It's going on until the 22nd, is what I saw on the website. So. All right. Good enough. Fashion Fair is coming back in the fall. That is exciting. I'm excited to try that brand. I do remember, I believe, seeing my mom with Fashion Fair like lippies or something in her purse when I was younger. So I'm excited to try that. What are you all cooking? If you care to share. We had pizza today. I'm curious. So Tara just said she buys Viseart via BoxyCharm. How frequently and what palettes are there in BoxyCharm? Um, because this whole like luxury type of uh, like availability in the pop-up stores or whatever is like new. It seems like more like of a recent occurrence, right? Shrimp and rice sounds fantastic. Tyrema had lobster ravioli. That's great. You had pizza too. Cool. Rice and chicken. Y'all sound like y'all having some real good dinners. Feel like I'm getting hungry, although I just ate before I came here. You got one of the $80 pallets for 12. But how often does that happen? And it's like, what? So I'm like, I don't know. Monique, which 12 pan did you get? Which 12 pan Viseart did you get? It is a bomb deal. Tiff, are you still in BoxyCharm? You want pizza now? It might be too late though. Yeah, I think we got one piece of pizza left. You don't know, but it's the 12 pan warm neutral. Okay. You just started BoxyCharm again to visit the pop up. Yeah, Yachty was saying that apparently once you've had BoxyCharm, you have an account, so you have access to the pop up, but you just don't have the initial access. So you kind of basically have to hope everything is not picked over when you get access as a non-active BoxyCharm person. You said you're done with yeah. I feel like every time we see each other, we're like, "What you get in your BoxyCharm? I don't want half this stuff that's in this BoxyCharm." Like, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm done with BoxyCharm." Then I signed up again, and then I canceled like after a couple of months. Oop, you got the one with the grays in it and neutral, one with the blue. Oh, okay, that's the milieu one, I think. Hi, A. How are you? Do they still do the Boxy Lux? They did when I was there. I mean, when I was there, when I was a part of it, but I haven't been a part of it for like a year, I think, at least. So, oh, thank you, A. No problem. I know, like 50 cleansers in the closet. The one I decluttered, I had that Kylie Jenner cleanser from BoxyCharm and it turned brown or something because I couldn't use it fast enough. So I, got rid of that and stuff. I'm just now finishing kind of like my BoxyCharm skincare and starting to actually purchase things that I want to try, so, but yeah, there was so much skincare. You said they still have the Lux Terra, but you said you agree that they seem to be going down. Okay, something just hit me. Where is this gnat coming from? I'm getting all itchy. All right, the Intendu purple palette. There's a different purple palette that's cheaper from Viseart. Maybe that's the one I wanted and not this violet, because there's one in the edit collection called Violet. Get out of here, bro. All right, I've been putting on mascara for a long. I know, and I don't know where it came from. Oh, the cheaper one from Juvia's. Okay, it was too much. Okay, you were looking at BoxyCharm because Natasha Denona was doing the minis, but you weren't sure what plan you needed to have. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I thought it was just base because I thought I saw an ad and people were like, oh, you can get Natasha Denona in Boxy. You don't need to buy the, pay for Natasha Denona. Just wait for a BoxyCharm or something like that. So I thought it was just the base box. So I don't have that one. I have the one that's not around anymore. Shucks, what is that? Where's that palette? Crap, I can't think of the name of it. But it was lightweight based on it. The new one was kind of re-promotes of the shades that were in this purple palette. It's God, I can't even think of the name of it right now. And I don't even see it to pull it out. Where is it? Shoot. But so the one purple palette that I have from Viseart, I do enjoy it a lot. Hey, Pauline, how are you? So good to see you. You said any plan will do Indecents. Okay. You're going to cancel because they had the OPV Tropical palette you wanted for $9 and you got it. And Jubilee and Pinky Rose and Ace Beauté floral palettes. Okay. Yeah, I saw that advertisement that it was on last call for the Tribe palette. I purchased that when it came out. Is OPV good? I am not sure. I haven't purchased anything from that brand ever. I feel like they've been around for a while though. Okay. Oh, blush. I didn't put on any blush. Let's go ahead and go with Bloom again because it's sitting right here and it'll be easier. How do I like Tribe? I like Tribe. I think there are others that I like more. It's sitting right here. Let's see. Like if I were to say, do I like it? Looks brand new, but I have used this a couple of times, several times. I like this, but I don't think it's as every day as I kind of had hoped. I bought this kind of to be in comparison to the Colored Rain palette that I always forget the name of it. It's not Jungle. It's the Colored Rain green palette that's no longer available. And so if I had to compare this to that, then I prefer the Colored Rain palette. But this is fine. It's good. The metallics are very nice and shiny. And yeah, I like it. I just, as you can see, I'm Safari. Thank you. I prefer Safari to this, but this is a good palette. Oh my gosh. I feel like every time I want to refer to Safari, I'm like, I don't know the name of it. Okay. You say you're recuperating from surgery. Okay. Hopefully your recovery goes well or is going well. Yeah, absolutely. 100% recovery soon. Yeah, I don't think they should have discontinued that either. It's a really good palette. Maybe they'll bring it back. I think you can buy the individuals though, if you want to recreate your own Safari with individual colors. But that's just a guess. I don't know for sure. Oh yeah, maybe I can use it live one day to try. But that would be good. I haven't used Juvia's Place in quite a while on live since there was a collaboration with that one influencer whose name is escaping me right now. Okay. This eye here is Biba, and this eye is the other one, Skin Deep. Who Juvia's Place? Yeah, I haven't done a live with Juvia's Place, on the Juvia's Place on a Juvia's Place palette since I purchased their collaboration with the one influencer on Instagram whose name I can't remember. So, oh, OPV, British Black owned, and she's releasing a new palette soon. Okay, Monique. Okay. I know you weren't talking to me, but I was trying to figure out what y'all was talking about. Okay. Thank you. Not Fumi, not Fumi, the other person. Um, I've only seen her on Instagram, but she does beautiful looks and stuff. I just can't think of her name right now. Vanessa, yes, Kima. Yep, that Vanessa, yes. Yep. And I actually haven't purchased anything from Juvia's other than like the eyeshadow primer since that Vanessa collection. At least I don't think so. Yeah, it was Vanessa. So, okay, good enough. And then, how did I like the primer? So, the one primer that I have, it's fine, but it's not my favorite. My eyeshadow creased up on me, and it doesn't usually do that. So, I didn't appreciate that. I don't like no creasy looking eyeshadow at the end of the day, even if it's the end of the day, especially because I didn't know how long it was looking creasy. Of course, I don't have any intention to reapply my eyeshadow in the middle of the day, so I wouldn't have done anything about it anyway. But um, so if I had to compare the Gerard to the Juvia's, I would say Gerard. However, I have oily lids. So your granddaughter dug into your new Vanessa. Oh. All right, and then for highlight, I'm just going to use this one. Yeah, I've had family members who've had to deal with that too, fibroids and stuff, and have had surgeries to get them taken care of. So, you didn't see very many influencers review. Yeah, and I hadn't either. And I'm like, well, maybe that's just because primer isn't real, it's not like a fun product. It's fine. It's like a necessary maintenance type product versus a fun, colorful, let's, talk about primers. So I thought maybe it was because of that. Oh my goodness. She said your hysterics weren't bad enough to warrant cut. Oh my gosh. You were talking about the Juvia's Place eye prime primers. I have the one in the shade number 3, and my eyeshadow creased on me. So what does that is that better than the other way, Nikki? You said you don't like it. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep using this Gerard Cosmetics. I was going to get what you just mentioned, the NARS eyeshadow primer, and then I ended up getting this one. So the NARS is next on my list to try because that has like a colored base to it and stuff. So yeah. Oh, I need to put on a lip. So I've got my red lippies here. Let's try this one. I'm gonna use the Victoria Beckham. This is in the shade Pop. Okay. Let's see. Yes, I decided to put on some red lipstick today. I know. I it's because my nails. It really is. It really is. That's what it is. And then since I did neutral eyes, I figure the red lip can, work. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this lipstick is Victoria Beckham, and it is the shade Pop. Yeah, the shade Pop. It's like an orangey kind of red, not a blue red. So yeah, they're a warm red. I think on camera they just look orangish, but yeah, it's a warm red. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Oh yeah, thank you guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. So you guys, here are the final looks. We've got Biba over here, NARS over here, NARS to the left, Biba to the right, and you can be the judge of whether you think they're comparable. I think they are comparable. It's just different formulas, different shine levels, and all that. So yeah, but I like both. I like both. I like both. It's a good palette. It really is. So yeah. Oh, that's good to know or good to hear. Birth control pills. They were shrunken away. That's awesome. Goodness gracious. I don't know why I'm yawning. Um, yeah, more shiny and NARS everyday friendly. Very, yep, very accurate. Thank you, Tyrema. Yeah, the new NARS palette does look promising. Are you gonna? Well, you're going on like a low buy or a no buy, right? Or you're trying to. I'm gonna get that palette. It's just, and another reason I'm waiting is that I'm hoping that there will be some type of coupon code for me to get some money off from Ulta. I've only got $3 in my Ulta rewards, so that would bring it down to $46, something like that. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Pauline. Yes, an alarm set for Pat's palette. So if you're not on the email list, get on that email list. Okay, look for your code so you can get early access at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I think the regular time for it to debut is 10 a.m. So she gives us early access at 9 a.m. if you're on the email list, and then you have the code as well to get 10% off. However, it doesn't. I don't think she lets it apply. She doesn't apply it to everything. It only applies to like the palette and whatever else is being released. So it'll be the palette and that pen. So yeah, yep, she sure did. She sure did use it today in her live. Yes, the Ulta rewards, and I know some of y'all be making bank on them Ulta rewards, like talking about hundreds of dollars or something. Like, how did you do that? But yeah, I don't shop there very much, so it'll go on sale at some point. Yeah, you're gonna take a break early tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. Don't forget to use y'all's codes. Thank you, Indecents. You have a good evening. Yeah, with the Ulta rewards, as so I've only got 160 points. So I have $3 off. So for every you get points for every dollar you spend, and then that translates into money off for your purchases. So I don't recall the correlation or how much $1 equals how many points, that type of thing. But yeah, you basically can use it as like a coupon whenever you want to use it. I think you have to have at least $3 before you can use it against your purchase. So yeah. Oh my goodness. See, that's what I'm talking about. Kima, you said you have $300 in Ulta bucks and haven't spent them yet. That is amazing. I can't let mine go up. I'm like, oh, I got $5. All right, I'm gonna use it. I should just save it like I do with Sephora. Because it's just like a gift card, which is really good. I know. I know, right? It's just like a gift card. That's why I'm like, Sephora need to get on the ball. Okay. They really need to get on the ball. And the thing is, it's so convenient the way they do it. You just be checking out, and then at the bottom it'll tell you how many, Ulta bucks or whatever you have, and you can apply it to your purchase, and it's just like a gift card, and you're done. Versus Sephora, you gotta pray and hope that they release the darn coupon and release enough for you to get, check out with it and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I think I have 1,000 or not enough. I think I maybe have 1,600 Sephora points, but not enough to get my coupon yet. So sending you secret promos that tempt you not to use your points. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, well, I can't say yeah. I've purchased more from Sephora, I think, or just even like Nordstrom or those types of stores versus the actual stores. Oh, you're not even going to talk about. So you have probably enough to get multiple coupons. The $100 gift card. Yeah, I always save mine for that because nothing else that they have in their reward system is really worth it to spend your points on. You said you got it once. I've gotten it a few times. It was a struggle, and I did reach out to customer service to voice my complaints. I sure did. Oh my gosh. So yeah. I'll probably do a big haul for your birthday. That'll be fun. When is your birthday? Is it coming up soon? Enough with the yawning, okay? So I'm gonna let y'all go and stuff, and but thank you all for tuning in with me this evening. It's in November. Okay, that's gonna be right around the perfect time with all the holiday stuff. That would be fun. Kima, do you get on camera and stuff? Ready for Pat? I'm ready. I'm not waiting for Sephora. Absolutely not. I am ready. I'm going to be on the website and checking out. I've got my notification, my calendar notification set and everything to go to the website. So you would get on? Oh, that would be fun. Oh my goodness. That would be super fun. I know, me too. I mean, ideally, it would be here by Monday. But I think that's extremely wishful thinking. Hopefully, I'll have it by not by tomorrow, girl, please. By next Wednesday. That is very hopeful and wishful thinking, but we'll see. All right, you all. Good night, Lizette. Good night, Tyrema. All right, you guys. I am going to let you all go for real. I'm gonna let you guys have a wonderful night. I hope you all y'all be giving me Kiva said Pat shipping is wish shipping. No, it can't be. I know you said that before though. She said she just pretends as if she ordered from Wish, which is coming from China, and then she has no expectation of a quick receipt of the pallet. Oh my gosh. But yeah, y'all have a wonderful weekend and stuff. And I'm gonna see y'all on Tuesday next week. Okay. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the live, please give it a thumbs up before you head out. And I'll be talking to you all later. Thank you, Lorraine. All right, you guys. Good night.